So we'll open the Eclipse. As we just do the same thing as what we have done yesterday, a little bit for 5-10 minutes. Then after that, we'll continue with the same session. So I'll open my Eclipse. So usually we download the Eclipse. Then if we extract it, we'll be getting this one. So here, once I double click on the Eclipse over there, we get the workspace launcher. So we browse it. Then I select the respective folder. So I'll go to the Murli laptop G drive. Then here I'll go to some section resume simply. I'll create a folder here called learning Eclipse. Okay, then enter. Then I'll click on OK. Then we got this one. Okay, so this is how we used to select the workspace. Then we click on OK. So we will get an Eclipse window like this. So a welcome screen will be there. I don't want this welcome screen right now. So I'll close it. Here, I'll be getting a window section like this. So here, first, I'll go to file. First, how the Java works. Java works in a way, first we have to create a project. Then after the project, we have to create a package. Then after the package, we have to create a class. Okay, that's how it works. So now I need to create a project. Go to file, new, then you have to select project here. Then we have to select your Java project. Click on next. Otherwise, go to Java folder, select Java project, click on next. Then here you have to select the environment as Java SE 1.7 or 1.8, whichever you have, you select that one. So I'll select 1.7. Then I'll have first project. I'll create it. Then after that, I'll click on finish. So for me now, first the project has been created. So once I'm going to create that one, I selected the environment as Java SE 1.7. Right now you can see it's only Java EE is there. Okay. When I click on yes, that will create me a Java section here. See now. Can you see? Now it's created the Java section. And then the UI changes will happen based on the Java. Okay. Now I'll close the unwanted window. All these things I never use. So I'll close these things. I closed it. Okay. So this is how I got the project over there. This is my first project. Then after that, here I have my source folder in the JS library. So now I'm going to tell you about how the alignment will be there. So if you see, this is my view. So this is my Eclipse view. Okay, and this is my original folder view. I'll change the name according to this one, my first project. So if you want to change the name, right click on the project, go to refactor, rename. My first project. I'll just rename it. Okay, so only if you refactor and then if you rename, then only it'll be properly renamed there. That's the thing. Okay, so now I created it. If you see in the Eclipse, we have the source folder and then the JR system library. JR system library is consists of a lot of jar files, and these jar files consist of a lot of packages. Inside the packages, we have class files over there. That is internally, if you want to run the Java files, these codes are necessary for us to work on it. That's the thing. So we have the source folder and then the JRE system library here. Okay, so this is the source folder, then this is the JRE system library. If you go to the original folder view, this is my first project. Here you can see source folder and then the bin folder. So yesterday I told you about how the Java will be executed, correct? So how the Java will be executed? So if you see, So first we will create the Java file. Then after that we used to compile it. That time it will create me a dot class file. Correct? Then that JVM, it will be that class file will be given to the JVM, and then the execution will happen. Okay. So the source folders will consist of the Java file. Then the bin folders will consist of the class files. Okay. That's what here the view is about. Okay. Source folder will consist of the .java file. Bin folder will consist of the .class file. Can you see? The source folder consists of .java. Bin folder will consist of .class file. That's it. So how and all those things we'll see. So now for me, I'll go to the original folder view, right click on the project, properties. Now I'll copy the location. Click on OK. So this is my project. My project name is my first project. If I go inside, I have a source folder and then bin folder and some other folders. Right now, the necessary thing is actually what the source and then the bin folder here. Correct? So the source folder will consist of, okay, right now empty files, but usually it consists of the Java files. Okay. Then if I come to the bin folder, that also right now it's empty. Now what I will do, I'll create the package. So I'll come here, right click on the source folder, go to new package. I'll just give the name as first package. So when I give the name in capital letter for the package name, it gives me a discouraged package name, a warning. So I'll give it in small letter. Click on finish. Now if I come, can you see in the Eclipse view level, my first package has been created. Same thing if I come to the my first project over there, under the source folder and then the bin folder, both the places we have this first package here. Okay, so that's what, see here we have the source folder first package. Same thing if I come over here. So original folder view, source folder, here we have first package. Inside that one we don't have anything. Same thing, I'll come to the bin folder. In the bin folder, if you see, there also we don't have anything over there. That's the thing. Okay. So now, if I come to the first package, I need to create the Java file. So I'll come to the Eclipse view. Now I'm going to create the Java file, new class. Okay. So I'll create in the Eclipse view level. If we create a class, that's actually a Java file only. Okay. I'll create it. Now my file name is first class I have created. Okay, so that's my class name. So here if you see, the source folder is coming from my first project source folder, and then my package name is coming from here. Okay, my name of the class is first class over here. Then I need to click on the main function over there. Then I want to have it as a default as of now. Now I selected this default radio button and then the main function. Click on finish. So now a .java file has been created over there. Can you see? I have right click and then I clicked on class, new class. So for that, it has been created the Java file. Correct? So then, if I come to this section under the original folder view, so in the my first package, first class.java here, and then the bin folder first class.class. So we'll see. Source folder. If I edit that one, the same information what we have over here in this view, the same information will be present here. Okay, so originally actually what it's everything is happening over there under the original folder view only. This Eclipse is like actually what? Yeah, another view representation for us. Okay, so it's trying to make me an user-friendly usage over there. That's what it's trying to do. But everything actually what will be there as present over there in that place. That's the thing. So now I'll close this. Now I'll come to the bin folder, my first project, bin folder, my first package, first class.class. Okay, I already told you class files can be read only by the JVM alone. If I try to open it, see, I'll try to open it. It will be giving me, you cannot read the file. Windows cannot open the file over there. That's what will be given over there. Okay, so because class files are specially designed in a way that actually what only the your JVM only can execute that file over there. That's what there. Clear? So that's what here Java file will be compiled and then it will be creating the class file. Then JVM will try to execute it. If you don't have the class file, you cannot execute the file over there. So we'll see. Now I'll increase the font size. Go to Window, Preferences. Here I'll type font, colors and fonts. Go to the basic folder. Come a little bit down. Text font. Edit. I'll select 12 as of now. If you want to increase, we can increase it later. Click on OK. So we click it. So we got it over there. Okay. So how usually a class will be written? So it will be written in this easier way. Always a class will be written class. A. This is how a class will be written. Then we have a main function, public static void main string arguments. That's it. Okay. Always a class should have a main function, otherwise we cannot execute the program. So if I want to execute something, sysum hello world. If I give, that will be executed for me. That's the only thing. That will be executed for me. That's the only information here. Clear? So we got this one. So public static void main. So I'll execute it. Sysum hello world. We got it. So we want to execute, right click, run as Java application. See, hello world that has been printed for me. That's it. Clear? So yesterday we have seen about actually what? How to declare and then initialize a variable. So if I want to declare a variable, so if I give integer I, this is how to declare a variable. Okay. If I want to initialize it, integer I is equal to 10. I'm giving. Okay. Integer I is equal to 10. So now what happened? We have initialized it. So I'll print it. Sysum I. So right click, run as Java application. See, 10 has been printed. Then hello world. So 10 is what? I variable value is what right now? 10. The same thing I, if I'm going to print it over there in double quotes. See now what happens? My output run as Java application. My output will be I. Can you see? That is, any information that comes under double quotes will be treated as the string over there. That's the only thing. So always you have to declare if you want to utilize a variable, it should be in without any information, double quotes or something. The variable name should be given. Same thing now, I'm going to give it as I is equal to 50. So now see, what is the value right now for me? That is, this will be 50. Okay, so this step is called as declaration. This step is called as initialization. Then this step is called as reinitialization. That's the thing. Same thing if I give here integer a is equal to 20. This step is called as declaration and initialization. So now if I run this, Need to print this scissor. Yeah. So 20 it's been printed. That's the thing. Clear? This is about variables over there. That's the only thing. Clear? So this is about very basic information. Now, next we are going to see about actually what variables in a detailed manner. So usually variables, that is actually what, there are two types of members available. One is a global, another one is a local. Okay, global and then local over there. These are the two things. So what this global will do, what this local will do, that's what we are going to see. So from my side, any variable that have been declared inside a function, okay, declare means this one. So these things are called as declaration over there. Any variables that have been declared inside the function, that will be called as a local variable. Any variable that will be declared outside the function will be called as global variables. So I'll just give you create a new class. Right click on the package. Go to new year class. Then select the environment as public static void main. Then here I'm going to give it as variables. So variable. Then I'll click on default. Then I'll have my main function. Click on finish. So now we have created variables over there. So I'll delete these things and one more information. Sorry, just a second, guys. Right click, delete it. I'll create a new one. Right click, new class, variables. I'll select default. I don't want this main function as of now. So click on finish. So we got it over there. Okay, I got it. Right click, refactor, variables, understanding. I'll just give. I'll click on finish. So that sits properly over there everywhere. So we'll have this main function. So I told you that there are two types of variables. One is a global, another one is a local. Any variables that have been declared inside the function will be called as the local variables. Any variable that has been declared outside the functions, that will be called as a global variable. Okay, this will be called as a local variable. Any variable that has been declared outside the function, integer x is equal to 10, integer y is equal to 20. These things are called as actually what? Global variables. Any variable that has been declared outside the function will be called as a global variable. Global variable is of two types. Okay, so this will be called as global variables. Global variables is of two types. One, we can have it as a static. So one will be a static variable. This will be called as static variables. Then any variable that has been declared outside function, that will be called as a non-static variable. Okay, static and then non-static. These are the two things we have over there. Okay, so now how to access the local variable we know. Just directly give the variable name of the local variable, that will access me. Same thing actually if it is static or non-static, global level variables, how to access this. That's what we are going to see. One, so local variable scissor a. That's it. So that will get me the variable information. So it has been printed me 100. Now I want to print these 20. So if you see global level variables of two types, I told you, one is static, another one is non-static. So global level variable. Okay. So global level variable, if it's a static member, you can refer with help of a class name. So what's my class name over there? Variables understanding. I'll copy that. Then I'm gonna give CISO variable understanding dot x. I'll run this. Okay, so now what is the thing means actually what from my side, what is the x value over here? It is 10. So I need to refer this actually what with help of the class name. What is the class name? Variable understanding. So variable understanding dot x, if I give, what will happen right now for me? So what is the value of that? Okay, so the thing is, what is the value inside that information will be loaded here. Same thing if it is a non-static. If it's a non-static variable, we have to create an object for sure. How to create the object? Variable understanding is my class name. So I need to give here variable understanding obj1 equal to new, say variable understanding. Okay, so I need to create an object. How to create the object and then how it can be accessed, we'll see. So the main thing is what I'm trying to say means local variable can be accessed with help of the directly the variable name. So same thing if it is actually what non-static variables, global level variables, static means reference of a class, non-static means with reference of an object. So how to use it with reference of an object? Okay, first we'll see. So I'll give this information. So obj1 dot my side y is what I need to access. So we'll see y is there, x is there. Then do we have y over here? Yes, y is also here. So I'll just print it. Okay, that is how we need to create an object in the interface. So how? If you see, normally how a variable will be declared and initialized integer I is equal to 20. Correct? So now what will happen right now for me is going to create me one memory location like this. Then I will be the memory location name. Then this integer will act as a reference to the memory location, tell to the memory location load only integer values alone. Okay, the range of values which is there in between that integer values alone. Then 20 will be stored on it. That's what it's going to do. Same thing, object how I'm going to create, for example, this is my class over there. So for this one, if I want to create a, obj1 equal to new a. Okay, so this one, if you see how to access it, see. Now, new a, what will happen means it will help me to create me one object here. Okay, new a will help me to create one object. Then obj1 will be the object name. This obj1. Then this a will act as a reference over there. This a will act as a reference. Tell to the memory location load only a class members alone. It might be a static or it might be non-static. Everything you can load it over there. That's the thing. Okay. So now what are the members? Global and the non-static members. Everything will get loaded. Same thing will happen here. When I'm going to create an object here, obj1. So from our side, what's going to happen over there? It's going to refer the y variable. Okay. So that's going to print me So I got this one. Same thing, if you see, I can access the static member also with the help of these information. obj1.x. It might be a static or non-static. Any point of time, we need to utilize with help of the object name. So usually, but non-static members we will be accessing it. Static members we always actually what make sure we utilize it properly. So now I'll right click when as Java application. See, it's going to print me first 100. Then after that, I'm going to print the variable a. So for that 100. Then I'm going to create an object. So obj1.x, obj1.y. Okay, so that's going to print. So understanding.x is 100. Then obj1.y is 20. obj1.x is 10 over there. That's how it will be utilized. Clear? So now we have created the object over there. Okay, and then we have utilized over there. So any doubts for anyone on this? So what is a global variable and what is a local variable? Variable that have been declared inside the functions are local. Variable that have been declared outside the functions are called as global. Global is of two types. One is static, another one is non-static over there. Okay. Static variables can be accessed with the help of class name. Non-static variables can be accessed with the help of the object name only. That's what we have discussed till now. Okay, guys. Anyone has any doubts? Okay. So now we'll have a 5 minutes break. Any doubts? So we'll have a 5 minutes break over there. By 10:20 again we'll connect. Yeah. Yes, Chandrasekhar.
Yeah. So is it possible to switch two values without using any variable?
Yes, sure. So for example, this is what you're expecting. A is equal to obj1 dot y. Correct? So
Yes.
now if you print my a value, so before my value is 100, now a value is what right now for me? Sorry.
Save
The thing is obj1 dot y. So what is the obj1 dot y value? That is was 20. Okay. So if you want to access that, how we can utilize it? Clear? So now if I run this, my a value right now, if you see, it will be 20 over there. So the thing is, a value before it was 100. Now it has been given information obj1 dot y. Okay. So based on that, that value is being reinitialized. Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts for anyone? So we'll again, yeah, tell me.
no, no, no.
Yeah, so we'll again connect with 10:20 and then we'll just see actually what the next topic. Okay, thank you. Hello. Hey guys, let's start the session. Okay. So now we have seen this one. So we'll see one more time a program. So I'll ask you guys to explain. Hey Adisha, can you tell me actually how we can create a class? Hey Adisha, you're there? Hey Chandrasekhar, can you tell me actually how I can create a class?
Sir, we need to go to file
Go to file.
and file, sir, file.
Yeah.
Yeah, and new, and there is a class, fourth option.
Okay.
And in that we need to start with capital letter.
Correct. So the thing is, you have to select the proper source folder and package. Right now, I have only one project and package, so not a problem. Otherwise, you have to select the proper source folder and package. This is properly selected. Otherwise, you can directly click on which package you have to create the class. Go to new, then class, then I'll give learning variables simply. Okay. Yes. Then I'll make this default. Now,
And after
then next what I need to do?
public static void nesting organization.
I need to check this request. In case I forgot this one, and then I clicked on finish. Now can you tell me how I can get my main function? How I can get my main function? Can you tell me? Is there any shortcut to get the main function? I need to type main, then control space, and then enter. Okay, yeah. Hey, thanks, Chandrasekhar. So I have to type main, control plus space plus enter button. That's the thing. Okay. So then I have my main function. Now, hey Rajesh, can you tell me? I need to declare two local variables. One is actually what X, another one is Y. Hello, hey Rajesh, you're there?
Yes.
Yeah. I need two variables to be local variables to be declared. One is X, another one is Y. Where the values should be 10 and 20.
Yeah. Inside main function, if it is an integer, int
Yes.
space I
Yes.
is equals to
Okay.
value.
That is 10. So I want X and Y. So I'll make this X.
Okay.
Then next
Integer y is equals to
20.
yes.
So if I want to print both the values, how I can print it?
CISO x control space.
Correct. The shortcut for that is CISO, then control
Space.
plus space button. That's the thing. So then I want to print X. So what I can do?
Yes. X.
Yes, correct. So can I give like this?
No.
Or what will be the output for this one?
Only X.
Yes, correct. So if I want to print the variable value, I need to give the variable name alone.
Yeah.
If I want to print the Y value, Y. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Rajesh. So, Sangeeta, can you tell me? I want to declare one static variable, which is A, integer variable, which is A. Sangeeta, you're there?
Hello?
Yeah, Sangeeta. I need to declare one static variable, the value of which the variable value should be, that is actually what A, and then value should be 100.
You want it to be a global or
Noise.
I just want you to say where I can have my static variable to be declared.
class level? Outside main method.
Super. Outside main function. Yes, correct.
So static integer
Yes, static.
int
Yeah.
I is equal to or A is equal to whatever.
Yes,
number.
A is equal to 100. Super. Awesome. So now that is, I have a keyword called static. That's a static variable. Okay. Any variable that are declared outside the function should be global variable. Based on the static or keyword, it defines whether it's a static variable or a non-static variable. So now, can you tell me? Thank you. Suprita, can you tell me how I can print 100? I want to print the value of A. How I can utilize it? Hello, Suprita, you there? Okay. Hey, Adisha, you're there? Raghu, you're there?
Yeah, Madi.
Yeah, Raghu, can you tell me? I want to print the value of A right now.
Okay. System or print yes.
Yes.
Into that. And it is a static, so you can directly print it.
Directly?
Using the class name.
Super. I can refer with it to a class name. Yes. Learning variable.
Learning variables dot A.
Yes, correct. So this is the thing. Then is there any other way I can print the value of these static variables?
Yes,
Hello?
using the object here.
Yeah. Yes.
The object. Creating the object.
Yeah. So one is creating the object. Another way. Is there any other way?
Class name.
Yeah. So referring with class name we have seen. Another one.
The one.
Creating an object.
Creating an object. There are three ways I can access the static variables. Correct? So is there any other way? Directly, I can also give the variable name.
Okay.
Getting? So that's the thing. So if I print it, see, x value is 10, y value is 20, then learning variables dot a, that printed me the value 100, and then a, only referring with the help of the variable name, that printed me 100. Yeah, thank you. So hey Adisha, can you tell me now actually what I want to what is this static? I want a static variable name is b. Okay, so value should be 200, and then I need to print the values.
Same like system.out.println, and within the bracket we can write b.
First, actually, I want to declare and initialize the non-static variable. The variable name should be b. Value should be 200.
Okay, integer b equal to.
Where I need to write that integer b.
You are declaring as a local or global?
Global. That is non-static variable. Always it's a global.
Okay, it's after the static int a. After that, I can write int b equal to.
Yes, correct. Int b is equal to
200.
200. Yes. So any variable that are declared outside the functions, that is called as global. In that, one is static. Another one which does not have any keyword is called as a non-static over there. So now, how we can access the non-static variables?
By the help of object, we can able to create the object now.
Yes. How we can create?
The class name.
Yes. Class name is what? Learning variables. Yes.
Some keyword like lb or object1.
Yes. obj1 is the name of the object. Then
New learning variable.
Learning variable. Correct. That's it. So this is the one which helped me to create the object. So now what happened? The that is new learning variables will help me to create the object. Object name is obj1. Learning variables will be what? That will be the reference over there. So that means load all the global members of the learning variables class over there. That's the main thing. Okay. So now I need to.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, in these three types of getting output, right? So that we can use it in a different way, or we can use only one type of it.
That is the standard way to utilize always static members is actually to go with help of the class name. That's the only.
Okay. So, if you are doing in a Selenium means we need to go for three type also, right?
Always static members we used to go with help of the static class name only. But for understanding purpose, right now we are learning all the things. Clear, Chandrasekhar?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, good. Adisha, can you tell me? I want to print the static and then the non-static variable both through help of the object name.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
Then learning variable dot b.
Learning variables dot b dot b. If I give dot, I am getting a class and then main alone.
Okay.
So what are the learning variables? That's a class name.
Huh?
Non-static members can be accessed with how it can be accessed?
No, with help of object.
Correct. With the help of the object. What is the object name here?
obj1.
Correct. So can I refer with object name? obj1 dot. Now can you see? I'm getting b. Correct.
Okay.
So now I can access this one. Same thing. Non-static variables be accessed. Same thing. obj1 dot. Here a is there. Can I access a also? Static variable. Yes. So I can access the non-static variable and then the static variables with help of the object name. That's it.
Murli,
Yeah. Yes, Rajesh.
can we access local variables also using object?
No. So if you see, yes, good question. So obj1 dot. Now these are the informations we can access. So if you see the triangle informations mention that those things are variables. Okay. The same thing. Which are the things we are getting it in round color? Those things are what means my methods over there. So in this, if you see, we don't have the x and y. So that means I cannot access the the local members over there in the help of the object, because whenever we create the object, I already told no. So new learning variable will help me to create the object. obj1 will be the object name. This learning variable, this class name will be the reference. Tell to the memory location, load only the global members of the learning variables class. That's the thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So any doubts, guys, for anyone? Okay. So this is how we can access the variables. So any doubts for anyone, please let me know. So I'll go to the next one. So we have seen about the variables and then data types and what is static and then non-static. The next one we have to see about the functions over there. Okay. So can I take it for another 10 minutes? It's okay for you?
Okay.
Or you want to start it over there later? You can tell me if you're okay, I'll continue. Or if you feel that actually what it's overloaded or something, we can, or if you late time or something also, let me know. We can start it by actually what tomorrow also.
Anything is okay.
Cool. So I'll just take for just 10 minutes around. Okay. Do this. So now I have functions usage. I've created. That's my class. I'll have my main function. So now I'm going to print it. Just a second. I'm going to print it like this. Sizzle. Hello world. Sizzle. Monday. Sizzle. Tuesday. Sizzle. Wednesday. Then I have Sizzle. Hi. Sizzle. How are you? Then I'm going to again print Monday. Sizzle. Welcome. Sizzle. Java. Sizzle. World. So this is what I need to print. If you see, for me, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that alone has been repeated for me a number of times. Think over in real-time situation. Actually, it will be like actually what 1,000 lines of code will be there like this. So I want to execute the 1,000 lines of code over there 20 times over there in my entire program. So now what will happen if I give like this? Totally 20,000 lines of code will be extra over there. Okay, so 1,000 lines of code if I'm going to have it, so 20,000 times it will be lines of code will be there. Instead of having like this, I can have it as a function. So I'll give functions usage underscore 2. Now the same thing I'll copy. So now this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the things which has been repeated a number of times. So how I can write a method means, so method can be written like this: void method 1. That's it. So void method 1. This is how. So method 1 will be the method name. Void will be the return type. So always a method will have a return statement. If it's a void, I don't want to return any value. Okay. If it's a void, I don't want to return any value. In case if it's actually what from my side, it is actually what apart from void, I can also have different return types. Integer. Okay, if it's integer, I need to return the integer value. Okay, so these things we'll see later. First, we'll see the usage of functions. So void method 1. Then I don't want to have the return statement also as of now. We'll see later. Void method 1. Then this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the thing. Is we are going to utilize it n number of times. So now, what will happen right now for me means, okay, so which are the places we are using the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Okay, so these are the places. So what I can do, I'll make it right now, it's a static method. So always static members, I told I can access the help of the class name, correct? So this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the places I'm going to replace with this function usage dot method 1. That's it. All these places I'm going to replace with this. That's what I did. So for me, think over if it is actually what 2,000 lines of code. That information I made it as a method, totally 1,800 lines of code, I'm going to reduce it from my side. So performance will be increased perfectly. That's how we used to use. So functions are the things which is used whenever we have some repetitive statements over there in our program, that time we can utilize it with this. Okay, we can write those informations in this program and then we can execute it over there. That's the thing. Okay, so now if I run this program, we see my output will be hello world, Monday, Tuesday, all the same information. Same thing if I have it over here, right click, run as Java application. Can you see the output will be same? So how the execution will happen? We'll see. Okay, so first hello world. Okay, hello world. Then function usage dot method one. Now what will happen? This will go and call me this method. Okay, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that will be executed. Then hi. Then how are you? Then again function usage 2 dot method one goes and call me this method. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday comes over here. Then welcome. Then again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday comes here. Java world. Then again comes here. Then executes it. This is how the execution will happen for us. Clear? This is what about functions for us. Any doubts for anyone on this? Clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll stop it over with this for today. Okay. So then again, most probably our next class actually tomorrow and day after tomorrow actually I'm not there. Okay. So actually most of them actually they are a little bit will be busy on Diwali for Monday and Tuesday also. So next class will be on Wednesday. Okay guys, our next class will be on Wednesday. So but actually what I will do, I'll just send you 2 videos to you all. Okay, so meanwhile in case if you're free and then if you're interested, just have a look on those videos. Okay, the same thing, that video only I'm going to cover you for actually what Wednesday and then the next week. Okay, the next week Wednesday and Thursday for you.
Sure.
Okay guys. Okay, thanks guys. So have a good day. Happy Diwali to everyone.
And you too.
Thanks.
You too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for attending. Bye bye. See you on Wednesday.